All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the Altaric Pass today. The friendly team, Chen, Phoenix, Anduin, Vala, and Deathwing. The enemy team, Zul'jin, Abathur, Turund, Whisperandur, Ragnaros, and a Silenced Diva. They expanded our matchmaking for this one, so we actually waited in queue for quite a while for quick match standards. So I'm kind of interested to see what we're actually going to be going up against. We're going to pick Eye of the Tiger at level 1. I think I'm on day 4 of just no-lifing Chen whenever I'm in this game. I've been playing a lot of Chen. I'd like to show you guys what I've learned so far. Wait, do they not have a tank? Do we both count as bruisers? That sucks for them, dude. That's no good. I mean, I guess they do have a big-ass dragon that they could focus. That's gonna be a double kill in the middle lane right as I look away. I don't even know what happened. Okay, so in team comps where I'm actually able to go in and trade with the opposing team, I need to remember which camera I'm looking at, with the opposing team. Fucking Eye of the Tiger is so goddamn good. It is so goddamn good. It's so much healing. Just a massive amount. And all you gotta do is put your W ability on an enemy and then auto attack them to benefit from that. It's fantastic. There's no downside, except when the enemy team has a lot of kiting potential. Tracer, Genji, Li Ming, anyone that could jump away from you and is gonna stop you from doing the easiest trade of your life is actually a bit of a problem. So we're gonna try to avoid those characters whenever possible. Luckily for us, the only real example of that for this team would be like Pilot Diva with the ability to roll away. And that's not gonna happen for quite some time. So pretty much we're just chilling. Anyone we wanna fight, we can go fight. I don't know how I feel about this Abathur top hat situation. I feel like I can beat him in lane. I just need to have a little bit of confidence here, I think. All right, we're gonna get Accumulating Flame. This is actually a gigantic damage increase. We're gonna jump in on him right now. Early stagger, Accumulating Flame, and just back it up. Stagger some of this damage off, we'll just drink it away. Of course, he can heal. I don't wanna jump into tower range, but if he moves up too much, I'll move back in. And that's pretty much how we win everything. Early game is like big ass power spike at level 1. I mean, I guess with most heroes, that is the case because having talents is good. But then another big ass power spike at level 4 as well, which is just great. I actually think Chen feels awesome right now. Other than the enhance video where we were trying to inspect what the fuck happened to Jaina's shield, there was a really great comment on that video. The video was just called Enhance. And I got fucking robbed, dude. Like, my damage did register 3 times in a row, but there was a really great comment breaking down what may have happened a bit more than what I did during my testing, even though I was trying to be thorough, you know? I'm just one man. We have the minds of many available to us. We should use them. Now, unfortunately, not going to be able to kick in front of Tyrande here to set up that body block, but that would have just been fantastic. The enemy team is starting to rotate in. We're going to stagger some of this damage that's coming out from Ragnaros. Tyrande is trying to heal him up as well, but we're already in a great position to actually just secure these kills here. And we were going to move in for the body block. No pro... Holy shit. Okay, we were going to move in for the body block until Diva rudely moved me out of the way and into the tower, and I just accepted my slow demise. I thought that was the end, dude. But a fantastic life grip is going to keep us in the game. Just had to go sip. We can move back in on this, no problem. We still have everyone alive. This isn't that big of a deal. We are going to... I don't know. Do we want to loose a brawler, or are we just going to Brewmaster's balance this? I'm kind of feeling the balance. So what this does, Brewmaster's balance, depending on your level of brew, gives you different bonuses. And it was a little bit easier to use before the Chen rework, but it's still perfectly usable now. So, if we are above 50 brew, we gain a very significant portion of HP regen. If we take our HP regen right now, we're at 30 a second. That's because Brewmaster's Balance just added 24 health per second to us, as long as we're above 50 brew. Now, if we flying kick to something... Oh, she could push me into the tower. I'm glad she didn't. We'll stagger some of this damage. If we flying kick something that uses 10 brew, if we then W to put the keg down and then W again to ignite the keg, that puts us exactly at 50. So you could do some interesting things with this. For instance, because we're exactly at 50 brew, we're keeping our health regen bonuses, but we're also getting a movement speed increase as well, because the other half of Brewmaster's Balance is a movement speed increase if you're below 50 brew. But because we're exactly at 50, we gain the best of both worlds. Previously, what you had to do to get this bonus was use your W and then your E when your E was the flame breath. And that was it. That's all you had to do. They lowered the... Whoop. Okay. Whoop. All right, we're back. We just lagged, dude. I also think the stream just went down. That's frustrating. They lowered the brew cost on it, so it actually made it significantly more harder to get that effect going. Using the kick makes that feel clunky as shit. So I don't think it's as good as it was before, but it's still pretty good. You know, we could still do shit like this. Hey, notice that she didn't have an infinite shield. Isn't that weird? Motherfucker didn't have an infinite shield. This is when you lose all of your viewers on Twitch and you have to go tell them to press F5 and then they come back and they're like, Pal, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. My fucking internet sucks. This is how it always goes. We're gonna pick up Wandering Keg at level 10. It's not the most popular talent at level 10, but my god is it fun. You could just set up plays like this all of the time. I found that as a player of this game, I typically tend to go for characters that have really good displacement. Stitches was one of them. Obviously, the hook is huge. I've always really enjoyed the Mighty Gust from Falstad, being able to move characters out of position. Shit like that is amazing. And the barrel is no exception. Although the barrel does take a lot of practice. And it's changed since its heyday as well. It's not quite the same as it once was. So, before the Chen rework, I believe the barrel actually knocked back significantly more often. What they did was make it so the barrel knocks back less, but moves people more. And we're gonna be able to use the barrel to just put her in the corner here. And, oh, they broke the wall, dude! They broke the wall! Fuck! All right, we're gonna stagger some damage as we're leaving. Did she already stun? I don't remember. But we can just, honestly, that should have been a body block, dude. Just saying. Should have been a body block. There were a lot of really good comments. I was reading over them this morning. And by this morning, I mean like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, it definitely, like, I wasn't trying to say in that video, I wasn't trying to say I was right and there's no way it could have happened. I was just trying to investigate the interaction, you know what I mean? So it's still kind of up in the air, and I wasn't trying to say like a definitive, you know what? Okay, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Ragnarok stepped up way too fucking far, decided not to leave as well, and that's going to be a pretty easy kill. We are also going to pick up a kill on the dingo. What if I just stagger this? Oh, she got the really slow explosion. Good, because I was worried that I would struggle to walk out of it. But she made it so it's significantly easier to walk out of. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate it. So, the barrel knocks back less often. You may have noticed that when we were pushing D.Va into the corner, D.Va couldn't really cast while we were interacting with her. That's because each knockback acts as its own stun. So, because we're pushing back less often, we're also stunning less, which feels kind of meh. You know, it doesn't feel great. Where are you going? Wait for the stun, wait for the stun. Ah! Robbed! No, it's okay. It's okay. We're not unstoppable when we kick. I can't say robbed now. People will think I'm serious all the time. Lava wave coming down the middle. We're just going to do our best to get out of that. We're also baiting this forward really well. Someone got really confident with their team around. Really fucking confident. We're going to take Ring of Fire. This is going to, once again, increase our damage by a shit ton. We're regenerating health right now because of Brewmaster's balance, and this enemy team is actually in a pretty good position for us to potentially barrel. The only problem is barrel was on cooldown. Let's see if they're still hanging out here. Well, with the mech, that kind of puts a... You know what? Fuck it. We'll just kill the mech. Alright. That'll do. Unless the top hat saves her. That would be unfortunate. I just put a lot of work in for that, dude. Damn. Damn, dude. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's baiting me really hard. Fuck, 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 fuck. Thank you. All right, let's get rid of some of the stagger damage just by healing. We could totally drink through any damage that Dingo is trying to deal to us, and we could also heal off of these auto attacks. I know that was the fake Dingo, that was the Abathur Dingo. That's okay, that doesn't matter for our narrative. We were still fine. 4 seconds on the barrel, dude. 4 fucking seconds. They gonna come back? You gonna peek this corner again? See, there's some weird ass interactions like that where people just move the direction that I would never think they would move. But all in all, like, putting in the time to actually practice barrel has led to some really great gains. Like, I feel like I can consistently displace the person I'm trying to displace and typically put them in a position where they're going to be extended. Now, I'm still not at the point where I can pinpoint exactly where someone's gonna go. Wait. What a great talent you got there. It's a really whoa, that almost whoa, it almost got me. Oh no. I was like, wait, I could just kick out of this again, and then I realized I don't even need to kick. I could just casually walk just through the entire explosion area and get to safety. What do you mean? Combo Strikes is going to increase our attack speed right after we drink for 3 seconds, as long as we have the shields, actually. Starting to get a little worried here. We're going to stagger some damage, kick over the Ragnaros. As you can see, we're actually eating a lot of damage here. I should be okay. We should be able to drink it off. He's moving up really far. He probably has Tazdinga. We're just going to drink again. We're trying to play safe right now. Stagger here. No, 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 no. Kick it over. Oh, yeah. Okay, we need to get back above 50 brew pretty quickly. We can also grab the sippy cup here to get back in the game. Beautiful. Let's see if we can interrupt this at all. Stagger early. I missed the flame. Gonna reposition just a little bit. That's actually a great heal. Thank you. Slow on Tyrande. We're just mitigating damage now. We're trying to break her out of the mech. That was beautiful. Slow on Diva. Beautiful. Dude, compare this to our last Chen video already. This is fucking night and day. This is fucking night and day. I'm so much more comfortable with barrel than I am with Storm, Earth, and Fire. And I feel like it just shows on every level of my gameplay. It makes me such a more confident Chen player. Now, I do want to get used to the other ults, and I'm going to pretty much use the remainder of my time this week for when we're focusing on Chen to get more comfortable with that. Storm, Earth, and Fire is his most often picked heroic ability, like bar none. This one doesn't even come close. It doesn't even come close. Hey, man! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You almost got away. It's just so good. It's especially good when your teammates are aware that you're trying to barrel someone and they follow up on it. That's a great feeling. It is definitely more of a team-focused heroic. So if your teammates, same with Stitches, right? If your teammates don't follow up on the hooks, nothing happens. If your teammates don't follow up on the barrels, it's likely Not as likely as Hook, I guess, but it's likely that nothing will happen. Easy peasy, and Tyrande taken down as well. Both of those guys overextending in the middle lane as we were moving up. This is likely going to be our final push. With 2 members down, that's a pretty big deficit. This is definitely not the time of the game you want to stagger deaths. We're going to kick over the building just so we can have both the movement speed bonus and the health regen bonus. Although I guess we're full on health, so that really doesn't matter. We'll just go ahead and move this Tazdingo back to my team. Let's move him back into the Cataclysm. Put that motherfucker exactly where I want to put him. Easy ass secured kills, dude. Barrel is fantastic. I cannot stress it enough. I fucking love it. It's so fun. Oh no, don't die here. No, 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 no. Drink, 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 drink. Kick! Kill the thing quickly! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, seriously, we gotta kill the guy. Do you think they'll push? They're here getting this camp. They're not pushing.
2 years. Well.
All right, boys. We're going to respawn. We're going to be just fine. That was our first death, right? Yeah, it feels good, man. We've absorbed 31,000 damage so far, which is actually not bad at all. Now, as far as the level 20 upgrades, Energizing Brew has been my favorite. Purifying Brew is just fucking funny, though, especially if the enemy team has a ton of CC that they're trying to stop you from drinking with. I had a Butcher on the enemy team, and I was just able to, like, immune. It felt like everything he was trying to do. It was so fucking funny. But Energized Brew, what it's going to allow us to do, if we drink for this whole bar, it's going to increase our HP by, like, 1,100. And it's also going to increase the damage that we deal by 20%. And this is going to last for, I think, 30 seconds. So right now, we're just dealing increased damage as we're moving with her. Like, everything we're doing is more. And we can push her out of lane, no problem. Now, we do a full drink to make sure we have the Energized Brew again. And we try to keep this buff up at all times. Now, realistically, you're not going to be able to drink all the time. You're not going to be able to get that full shit off all the time. But you are going to be able to do it a lot. I could have interrupted that mech there. If I was just a slight bit faster with my barrel, could have interrupted that. I mean, I guess sure, we'll play this game. I was thinking we could kind of just go core whenever we wanted again, but that's not true because the guy heals up. So, try to get an Energized Brew. There it is. Looks like Deathwing's getting hit in the back by somebody. And an Aberther clone just happened. So if we could just bundle up under the tower here, we're likely going to be A-okay. If he's hitting me, we'll just stagger some of this damage. And they're just below us getting the objective. So, let's just try to make some space around this. And push Tyrande to the back of the area. All right, she's completely overextended now because of our knockback, and we just eliminated the healer with nothing but repositions and some damage from Bala. Is that fucking easy, dude? Completely cleared him out. We can just go hit the core. I wonder if I can tank the core. That would be fun. It's just Aberther. Hello? Hold on, I gotta get my energized. Oh, it's a lot of minions. Okay, so we couldn't solo the core, not with the minions up. Also, Aberther's able to top hat this fucking thing. Busted. All right, pretty sure we won this time, boys. Pretty sure we won this time. So this is about 3 or 4 days, I think 4 days into our Chen boot camp. I've learned a lot. There's been a lot of really weird interactions that do take a little bit of time to get used to. Specifically, the knockback, I think, the barrel felt really clunky when I first started playing again because I was used to how it was before. But it just took a few games to readjust, and I got used to it. If you push someone into a wall with the barrel, each knockback counts as a stun, so you're stunning every 0.5 seconds for about 0.5 seconds. So if you're able to slap someone into a wall and keep rolling around right here, you can actually keep someone permanently CC'd for the duration of the barrel, which is pretty cool. If level 20 had a duration upgrade for the barrel, I'd be more inclined to pick it up. I don't really feel like having armor while I'm in the barrel is that significant for me. And the level 20 upgrade also gives a movement speed increase, which is kind of nice. But then what happens with the movement speed increase is if you're trying to push someone into a wall, sometimes you move through them and end up just kicking them out the other side because you're moving faster than your knockback rate. Does that make sense? Okay, so the build we have for today: Eye of the Tiger, Accumulating Flame, Brewmaster's Balance, the Wandering Keg, the Ring of Fire, Combo Strikes, and Energizing Brew. That's it. Here's stats. Okay, bye.